Tom was studying hard for his exams when suddenly he felt a tingle. Something was wrong. Across the city, a huge explosion rocked the Oscorp building. Tom knew he had to act fast. In no time, Spider-Man was swinging through the city, racing towards the danger. As he got closer, Spidey saw a terrifying sight. A giant lizard monster was climbing up the Oscorp building, destroying everything in its path. Spider-Man landed on a nearby building, taking in the chaos below. He knew he had to stop the monster and save the people. The fight began. Spider-Man dodged the lizard's sharp claws, moving faster than seemed possible. Through his mask, Spider-Man's eyes showed his determination. He wouldn't give up. They battled across the building's glass windows, which cracked under the lizard's heavy steps. Thinking quickly, Spider-Man spun a huge web between buildings. It would catch falling people and stop debris from hurting those below. People on the street looked up in amazement at Spider-Man's web. They were scared, but also filled with hope. Spider-Man kept shooting webs, his special web shooters working overtime. He swung low, grabbing people who were in danger and bringing them to safety. The lizard was furious, its scary face twisted with anger as it tried to catch Spider-Man. Spidey had an idea. He grabbed some lab equipment and quickly made a special spray to stop the lizard. "Time for your medicine!" Spider-Man yelled, spraying the lizard. The monster roared in pain. Amazingly, the lizard started to shrink. Its scales disappeared, and soon a human scientist was left in its place. Spider-Man quickly tied up the confused scientist with his webs. The fight was over, but the lab was a mess. Next, he helped people climb down from his giant web. Police and firefighters arrived to help too. The crowd cheered for Spider-Man, taking pictures as he swung away into the distance. On a quiet rooftop, Tom took off his mask. He was tired but happy he had helped. Looking at his mask, Tom sighed. It was time to go back to being a student. The Oscorp building was damaged, but Spider-Man's web was still there, a reminder of how he had saved the day. On the streets, people were cleaning up. Life in New York was getting back to normal. The next day, Spider-Man was on the front page of the newspaper. "Spidey saves city from monstrous menace," the headline read. That night, Spider-Man sat on a tall building, looking out over the city. He knew there would be more adventures to come, and he would be ready. The end.